Yeah, yeah, that was exciting. It was definitely a moment that I won't forget. So, yeah.
Keen, so do you know where you were on the batting average leaderboard entering today?
Yeah, I did take a peek at it actually. Second, pretty cool.
What's it like now that you're an everyday guy? You've earned your way to this spot. Can you just reflect on how this season has been, and just kind of staying steady with what you bring in the day to day to now have this kind of success consistently?
It feels good, obviously. Yeah, like I just want to win, really. So like it feels good that I can be in there every day. Like we all love playing baseball, so it's nice to get that opportunity to play every day. But at the end of the day, I just want to win. So whatever spot that I'm in is the spot that I'm going to try to make the most of.
You see this kind of surge coming, or
Yeah.
before the season.
Did
where
I?
Where your expectations were and where you are
Yeah.
actually right now.
I mean, I didn't. These weren't my expectations. I've definitely exceeded my expectations, I guess. But, I think I'm just trying to have quality at bats, I guess, and I think that the attitude I've had is kind of what set me up for the results that I'm getting, I guess. And so I think that, yeah, I mean, this could have happened to anyone. I think anyone. I don't even know. I don't know how to put it into words, but like, feels great. Like it's a crazy feeling and it's kind of surreal. So I think I'm just trying to like stay focused and not let myself get wrapped up in those numbers, I guess.
Not sure if you saw, Ken, but that grand slam went 480 feet.
Yeah, I did see that.
Hit a ball that far?
No, I've never hit a ball that far in my life.
Did you feel it off the bat? Like, I wish it was freaking Mars or something.
It's one of those that like you swing and it doesn't really like you don't feel it really, because it's just that squared up, I guess, and it's cool. It's cool. I don't even know like how to really process all this. It's like I hope I could just keep it going. Yeah.
I think for both of you, Willie's talked a lot about trying to get you guys to think less at the plate. You just go up there and swing it. He's done a lot of hit and runs recently. Is that something that you especially felt tonight of, especially in the later stages of that game, just going up and swinging the bat as hard as you can and trying to make contact?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's like so far been our games for the past like 2 weeks. I feel like most of us have gone out there with a plan to attack the fastball, and that goes back to like Goffey in the cages, just like every day, just working with us, and it just keeps showing out in the game. So we're gonna keep that going.
I think it's maybe a return of, we heard in the very beginning of the season about you take that in practice and you're not allowed to take a pitch. You think that's kind of the mentality again with this team?
Yeah, I think we're all in attack mode right now, and we just need to keep it up until something else happens, and then we'll adjust from there and keep going with the way we're going right now.
Did you get that ball back, Ethan?
I've not got the ball back. I think it went into their bullpen, so they might have snagged it. So I know. I wish I would have got it though. Yeah.
Keaton, 7 homers in your last 11 games. Is there anything changed as far as your power, or is that just that's what you've been working on that's increased your exit velocity?
Not really. I've always had that power. I just decided to keep it within, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think Muni's obviously a great place to hit. It's dry, the ball flies, so that probably has something to do with it. I think if anyone's trying to just hit the ball hard, they're gonna run into a couple, and so that's what the last 7 homers, I guess, have probably just come from, just trying to get the ball in the air, and then the wind's been crazy too recently, so that's probably played a huge factor.
How do you think pitchers are adjusting to you and to you, Ethan? You guys have both been well lately. How do you think guys are adjusting to you guys during your hot streaks?
I mean, Goffey probably says it best. Like, we're supposed to be a team that the other team is scared to throw a fastball to, and I think that's us right now. Is that most people, like, for example, like this game, like, we're scoring a bunch of runs, and most of the hits are on fastballs, and that just like proves to like the work we've been putting into the cages.
Was any of your family in attendance this weekend? I know you guys playing UCSD. Any connections to that team or anything like that?
No, I know a couple kids over there, but no, my family will be out here this weekend. So.
Before your freshman year, the way your swing was then and the way your swing is now, are there any material changes that you underwent and how your swing is from then till now, or is it mostly the same?
I think I mostly have just been working on my timing and getting ready a little earlier. I will say in high school I did try to lift the ball a little more, and then Goffey and Bloomy's approach to it is kind of like try to backspin it low liners. So I think those two are the biggest changes that I've implemented into my swing, and it's definitely, I've seen a lot of progress in that. So definitely earlier, being more on time, and then backspinning the ball hard on the ground is kind of what the two things that stick out to me and the differences in my swing.
You've been working with a defensive specialist like Steven. How has that dynamic been, and sort of some tips you've been able to gain from him?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, he knows a lot about like what he's doing. Obviously, you can see in the field, like he knows what he's talking about, and like he's helped me a lot in just like knowing which balls to charge, which ones to not, and like the timing of the game is like definitely different from high school. And he's helped me like kind of like tell me how like to adjust myself in the game.
On a night like obviously with the pitching and hitting, I know Willie's been talking a lot about that all year, but when they're getting you guys back to the plate that fast, how much of an advantage you feel it is?
Can you say that again?
I can answer it if you want to.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so I mean the second inning that Cole pitched, that was like, what was it, like 7-8 pitches? I mean, that's like a game changer. Like you're hitting, you want to get at like back to hitting. Like that's like can help us like in the future just win a bunch of ball games. Like if their pitching just keeps out there and just attacks them and lets our defense work, like we will win a lot of ball games.